is that when going into Deva, I didn't know this was a remake. I made the mistake, and probably this is my fault, of going into Wikipedia and just kind of reading the top bit, and it said that this is a remake of Mumbai Police. And I knew exactly what Mumbai Police was, because it was one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite Malayalam movies. It was quite well done. I really liked the movie. Uh, but what it does is it had me comparing the entire movie to what the original was, and that's why it's probably going to affect my ratings. And I personally liked the Mumbai Police climax more than I did Deva, which is why I would probably give this a 2.5 out of 5.
Wow.
I think a 2 out of 5 at best. Really
And I
wasn't
thought I was being
impressed by the movie.
Damn.
Yeah, wasn't really impressed by the movie. I mean, I think some of the visuals were ordinary at best. Literally had to pause and like, wait, when did this movie come out? Because it was so bad. Like, okay. I mean, there was even a simple scene where they drove up or they met at like the I would guess it was like Marine Drive or something like that along
Yes!
the water,
Oh.
and like you couldn't get that like authentic. I was like, oh man, that was sad.
Yeah.
I just watched the movie just because it was there, I guess, but yeah, didn't enjoy it, to be honest. Quite disappointed.
I hope by now, at this point of juncture where we are in terms of the podcast, and for anyone who's been following this podcast religiously, probably knows that I'm more pro Bollywood than my other two co-hosts. So
imagine if we
this
just
movie,
put this as the first episode.
this
He's like,
this movie,
I hope
yeah,
you
imagine,
followed us throughout.
Imagine. But like, yeah, this movie is a solid 3.5 for me, if not more. Like, I, to a certain point of the movie, was even inkling towards a 4. I think this bad CGIs and certain things kind of hold it back for me. But
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed Shahid's performance. I thoroughly enjoyed the story in itself, the twist that happens. Yeah, it's definitely
Okay,
like a solid
perfect.
3.5. It's more positive for me. It was a thoroughly enjoyable movie for me and for the person that I was watching it with.